It is that time again. Right, so in general, I have, obviously, another one of these to do. But for this one, I feel this is a little bit special, because I've not seen at least one of these ever. I've seen like 2 of these, but I've not seen one. So I guess we'll get started with that little information, and we'll go with the obvious first. I have never, not ever, not once in my life, seen a Blacklight Foxy plush. I think there's like 2 or 3 more of these things in general, because there's a collection, so to speak. There's a green one, and then there's like a purple? I think, because this is the blue one. I don't really know. All I know is, this is cool. I like this a lot. It's another Foxy, and the second I saw this, I'm like, gotta have. Which is really nice. There's this little tag. GameStop exclusive. God, it is so nice to have connections and people that care about you. Whoop! He's actually really cool, and I was super excited to actually get him. Now, if only I can find the figures for this set specifically. Never gonna happen. Fingers crossed that it do, though. He is, without a doubt, one of my favorites. There's this little butt tag in case anyone was curious about that. I don't really think anyone would be, but you never know. His eye patch is a little bit off, though. It feels a lot more rough. It's like the abrasive side of a sponge, just not as grabby. It's a bit strange, really. And I mention that because, well, it is an oddly specific thing for this plush toy to have. None of the other Foxies have that. That being said, though, this is going to be another Foxy that anyone could ask questions to, if they so wanted to, for Ask Foxy. Link in description below. Close enough. This is the Marionette. No kidding. I've seen this one a few times, a very small handful of times before. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I actually had the opportunity to pick one of these up months ago. But I didn't, because someone else was interested in it. And I decided to be a good Samaritan? Good person? I don't know. I just decided to be nice. I just decided to be nice. And say, hey, you want, you can have. And they're like, hey, you saw it first, so then I left it. And I came back, and it were gone. And then this came back the same time that this doof showed up. Yeah, so, yeah, cool. There's the, wait, what? I didn't know this was a GameStop exclusive. That explains everything, because I've not really been able to... Shut up. Point is, really cool, really nice. The mask worries me a bit, though, because you see that... You see how thin that material is, number one, and just the fact that, yeah, no. That worries me, because it seems like it could easily rip right at the seams of the mouth, or the eyes. I'm not too worried about the edges. More or less just the corners. I would hate for this to get ruined, so I plan to continue to take very good care of this and probably put this back right where I have it after this video is over. Very soft and very squishy. It is very soft. It must be said. I will say that right now. It is very, very soft. On to the next one. My phone just went off. It's Freddy! Specifically Balloon Freddy. I'm gonna be honest, the only reason why I got this is because I finally found a Balloon Foxy. I don't have him yet. I actually have him on the side. When I go to store next, I will pick him up. I just didn't get him because I forgot to last time. But I got this because, well, I had credits and I want to complete the collection, even though it seems like I don't. Shut up. I know what I said. The printing is actually really nice. Unfortunately, along the seams, it, you know, kind of suffers. You know, there's a little bit of white peeking through. I can't tell if that's the stitching or if that's just the fabric specifically, because again, this is printed on, which I feel is a bit strange because, you know, like they could have done something that, well, no, I guess they really couldn't have, not with this one, because this is like full body. Because there are, you know, some plush toys that have, you know, obviously like the puppet, it had actual, like, you know, stitch on, like embroidered kind of like buttons and stuff, and the stuff around the wrists and ankles. But this, you know, I digress from that. He does have that little hook on the top of his head because I got this from Hot Topic, as this is going to say. Yep, Hot Topic exclusive. Don't believe that. That is propaganda. That is stupid. And I say that because I have a Bonnie puppet, the hand puppet. Same as, you know, they make the toy Freddy or just normal Freddy, whichever one they call it, really. In a normal store, it'll just say, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's hand puppet, whatever, woo! At Hot Topic, it'll say that it's an exclusive. Which is weird, because I believe I bought my Bonnie hand puppet from a comic book store, and then they have some at the GameStop that I frequent. And it just... I don't know what to believe anymore. I believe some things, not everything. He got a little propeller hat. He got a little doofy propeller hat, and I actually really like that a lot. Main reason, by the way, for me wanting to collect all of these is because I have the Walmart exclusive Balloon Chica. Very much happy to have that still in my collection. But then I figured, since I have Clown Freddy and Clown Bonnie, might as well, you know, and Balloon Chica, might as well get the other ones. His tag, obviously just showing that one last time, because I know people are just, they just love that. I know nobody does, but, you know, in general, for the sake of argument, his balloon is attached to his goofy little head. It's actually a really nice material, by the way. Like, these are just, it's so soft. You go this way, it's a little rough, but when you go with it, it's super soft. I really like the thick cordage that they... Honestly, the way they did this, with a thick cord and the balloon attached to the head, I can't really see any way they could have done that, and it's not super intrusive. Like, it stands. It's not a big deal. Gonna be honest, this thing's probably gonna be hung on the wall as soon as... Well, this is done, really, because I don't have any other place to put him, because everything else is, you know, kind of full, so he's going to be hung up on the wall. That aside, there really is not much else to talk about this little goofball, this little goofy goober, as it were.